The past few weeks around here, we have been doing a little bit of talking about meal planning and organizing your kitchen and things like that. And I will be getting back into soap making, canning, bread videos soon. I've just been kind of having fun with these, and they're a lot easier for me to make, so I've just been going with it. But anyway, today's video is all about monthly meal planning and how I do it. It is a little bit of a different technique than just sitting down and making a whole meal plan for the month, although that can totally work. So I'm just going to walk you through how I do it. Most of it's going to be on my computer because I do all of my planning on there and then I print it out. So I will see you over there. What you'll need for this to work is Adobe Acrobat. Just the free version will open up like this and you'll be able to come in, type stuff out. And if that doesn't seem like something you want to do, if you don't want to get Adobe Acrobat, just print this out and write it in by hand. That's totally 100% a great way to do it. So the very first thing when we're making this meal plan is to keep in mind this is not set in stone. We are still going to come in every week and do a meal plan that is a little bit more like tailored to that specific week, or at least I do, just to make sure that, you know, everything is the same. But we want to kind of have like a skeleton plan done. It is way easier to work off of something like this every week instead of starting from scratch. And instead of just making a random list of meals and putting random stuff in here, what makes the most sense is to kind of organize things by day of the week. And by that, I do not mean every Monday is chicken night and every Friday is pizza night and every Sunday is pasta night. What I mean is you want to go off your weekly schedule, what is going on in your life, and what is going to make sense and fit into your schedule for that day. So that means that you might end up redoing this a few times a year. And like for me, my kids go back to school tomorrow and things are changing. Our schedule is changing. I need to redo this. And I figured, hey, I'll walk through it with you so you can see how it works. So we have soccer practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, I don't have soccer practice. My kids do, but I have to take them. So I want something easy or something make ahead. So I'm going to do make ahead for Tuesday. Easy for Thursday, or leftovers. On Saturdays, we will typically either go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant or we will get takeout. And so that leaves me basically with 4 days of the week that I have to think of sort of like a theme or category. Monday and Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, there's really nothing stopping me from making a more elaborate dinner, but it's not really something I like to do all the time. Sunday makes the most sense. Nice dinner on Sunday. Friday, I'm just gonna put family favorites. I'm gonna do family favorites again for Monday. Wednesday, I am going to do other meals. That just means stuff that we don't eat all the time, that, you know, stuff that we make maybe like a few times a month. So our family favorites, that's easy. We always love chicken tenders, fries. I don't put all the sides because that is kind of more flexible. We are not going to have chicken tenders and fries every single Monday. And so like you've noticed that there's not going to be 5 Mondays in every month. There's not going to be 5 Saturdays in every month. So it is really acceptable to repeat things down in this last week of the month because it's not going to come around every single time. Okay. Some other family favorites are homemade pizza, and I will come back to that. So for make ahead. Now what I would really recommend that you do is start with your recipes so that you're not doing what I'm doing here, which is just kind of taking forever. I can go ahead and fill these in, right? Another thing that we do a lot is appetizer night. Okay, so we have a chicken broccoli stir fry that I like. Not everyone likes it. And I'm actually going to pause and get my recipe binder for a little bit of help with this, because this, for some reason, is taking forever. And I'm saying for some reason, like, I don't know why. And the reason is that I don't have my binder and I just like cannot function without it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so with my recipe binder, I was able to fill in a little bit more. And I'm just gonna stop here because there's no need for you to watch me fill in every single block on this calendar, even though I will do it. And you've got the basic idea of it and why it is so helpful, because it's tailored around your schedule so that simple things are made on busy nights and longer things are made on nights that you have more time. And you're balancing your work. You're never doing 2 hard dinners back to back, which is really, really tiring. So there's going to be a link to this PDF, this document right here. It's just going to open up in a separate window. When you see it open, it's just going to look plain. If you want these boxes here where you can fill everything in, you need Adobe Acrobat. I think it's called DC. It's just the free version of the Adobe Acrobat Reader. And you'll be able to type in here. If you can, of course, just print it out and do everything by hand, and that is fine too. And I'll delete all my stuff so you're not opening it up and seeing this. But just start with your theme nights, fill out your skeleton, and then every week I would recommend Sunday afternoon you sit down and you make a weekly meal plan where you're like really fleshing this out. So like with your homemade pizza, you're gonna write down what toppings you're having, what kind of salad you're making. With this recipe, you'd want to put, you're going to serve fresh fruit, what kind of fruit, stuff like that, so that helps you make your grocery list right there. And it has your meal plan super, super helpful and detailed, which is also going to help you make things ahead of time for the week, which I talked about in last week's video. So that, my friends, is it. And I hope you like the printable. I do offer a free printable recipe binder. You might have seen that a few weeks ago, but I still have that up for free in my shop. I'm going to link to that here. And that's a great way to get started with the system, by printing out some of your most frequently used recipes and letting those sort of guide your plan as you're working. So that is it. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you back here next week.